Today's case is a masterpiece in peak entitlement. A daughter suing her father over a promised supercar. But as we look closer, this isn't about horsepower. It's about 17 years of missing history. Let's get into the forensic breakdown of a promise that backfired.
Wow. You guys dressed alike a little bit.
Yeah.
Was not planned, Your Honor.
Guys, you guys even look a lot alike.
Yeah, I hope so.
You guys aren't related, are you?
No. Yeah, we are.
Yep, she's my daughter.
Ah,
So
that
she better look
a lot.
like me at least.
Yeah, but he only decided to show up 3 months ago.
Okay. Miss Marquez, ma'am, it shows that you're suing Mr. Mitchell for $10,000. Now, this is your father, correct?
Again, he showed up 3 months ago.
This is your daughter?
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. Ma'am, why are you suing your father?
Your Honor, my only goal I'm in high school right now, I'm a senior in high school. My only goal going into high school was to be popular and to have people like me so I can fit in. And there's this huge social engagement, this event that happens for seniors. My whole class, it happens for us. And I've been preparing since freshman year.
Would that be the prom?
No, this is bigger than the prom. I was preparing for prom too, but that's another story. I'm talking about this engagement. It's at this 5-star hotel with senior chefs and surprise guests, has singers, you have comedians too. So
like a senior party type
yeah,
thing. Okay.
yeah, and it's bigger than the prom. And I've been preparing for this moment since freshman year because that's all I wanted to do. And I was gonna be up here. I was gonna be up here with my popularity, and then he decides to show up, and he says he's my biological father, which sure he is, but he's waited this long to show up, and then he comes and he tells me that he's gonna buy me a Lamborghini for this event. And I'm like,
he's going to buy you a Lamborghini?
Yeah, he's gonna buy me a Lamborghini for this event. And so he tells me he's gonna buy a Lamborghini. So like any excited girl, I go and I tell all my friends, everyone at school, I tell everyone at school that I'm gonna have a Lamborghini. And then he tells me that he can't get me a Lamborghini. So then I do not have a Lamborghini. And now like I'm gonna be down here and I'm a nobody now. And now everyone thinks that I don't stick to my word and that I'm not popular and then I can't. And it just ruined my whole plan that I had for my high school. My whole high school I wanted to go to prom, be popular, I wanted to go to this engagement, and now he shows up and he ruins everything. And that's why I'm suing him.
Wait, she's suing her dad because the Lambo he promised for senior year never showed up. Guys, we have officially reached the peak of entitlement. Legally, she's looking for specific performance on a gift promise, which almost never holds up in civil court. She's focusing on the transportation loop, while the judge is looking at the relationship loop. But look at the dad's face. He's not angry. He's holding back a forensic level truth.
Mr. Mitchell,
Hi, Judge.
It shows here that you're filing a countersuit for $200.
I am.
What is $200 gonna get you?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where this Lamborghini thing is going. I need clarification because I'm definitely missing something here.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak. And first off, I'm a reformed man, and I think that you'll see this. I'm re-energized. We have new government leadership. We've taken down flags that say what lives matter and what don't. Bailiff, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm here speaking to you as a person that feels as though he's in the right. What I have done, I have an exotic car dealership.
I'm familiar with your dealership,
as you
sir.
are, and that dealership gets me in a lot of trouble, apparently. And what I had mentioned to my fine daughter is that I would get her a car for the day.
Did you say that you would purchase a Lamborghini for
I said
her?
I would get her a Lamborghini for the day, not
so
purchase.
You didn't say that you would
And you
purchase.
still didn't do that.
Okay, hold on, Ms. Marquez. So you never actually told her I would buy you one. You said I would try to get you one.
Not to purchase, but in fairness, I did tell her she would have a Lamborghini for her event.
Okay.
And instead, there just wasn't one available. And quite frankly, she's a bit of a scatterbrain. You can maybe see that. She's a little bit overly dramatic. And what I did was I got her an Uber. Now, this wasn't an Uber pool. I got her an Uber on her way to her engagement. The cost of that Uber was $200.
Hold up. He spent $200 on an Uber just to get her to the dance. That's a good faith effort if there's ever one. In law, if a party makes a reasonable effort to fulfill an informal promise under changing circumstances, the liability loop usually breaks. He didn't leave her stranded. He didn't just provide a supercar. She's suing for the flex and not the ride.
I am seeking retribution in the amount of $200 in the countersuit for the Uber charge.
The loop is about to close. The dad is about to reveal why he was missing for 17 years, and it's going to make her lawsuit look very, very small.
Ms. Marquez, let me ask you a question, ma'am.
Yes.
Now, your father has said that he got you a ride share to this 5-star hotel for the senior event. Did you make it to that senior event by catching this ride share?
I did, yeah.
So
But
you
it's
were
not how
actually
I
there.
planned for it. Sorry?
So you actually made it there to the event.
I did, yeah.
Did you have a nice time at the event?
Not really, because everyone was coming at me that I didn't have a Lamborghini, and so my whole night felt ruined. And let me just tell you, he decided, I had everything planned out. I have everything planned out. And he tells me if he's going to come back after 17 years, 18 years, 3 months ago, and tells me he's going to get this for me and to make up for all the time he hasn't been here, and he doesn't do it, how do you think that makes me feel? I had this whole thing planned out. I had my life perfectly set, and then he comes in and he shows up and he does this, like...
Are you more concerned about the mode of transportation to get to this event versus building a relationship with your father? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Of course I want to build a relationship with my father, but
Because I haven't heard you say that since we've been in here.
I just believe that if he's going to come in and he won't be able to fulfill what he says he was going to fulfill, then, and it ruined, I was good. I was good here on my own.
I'm curious, prior to Mr. Mitchell offering to get you this Lamborghini, what was going to be your mode of transportation to get there?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't think about it. I would have thought about it on
But
the
you
day.
said that you've been thinking about this since freshman year.
Yeah.
That was 3 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about the event, what I was going to do. I didn't think about how I'd get there. It was normal. I would go with a friend maybe, or I guess take Uber. But I mean, if he says he's going to provide...
How long before you... Okay, I know that there's been some distance between you and this young lady. But was it 3 months? 3 months?
Yes, Your Honor.
3 months? 3 months ago, you came into this young lady's life again?
3 months ago, I reached out it hasn't been thin, in the form of paying for a private prep school for her, paying some other bills in terms of education. You know, I've spent more on her education than most kids on the basketball court will ever see their entire life. I've done this for her, but in that, she has demanded more and more and more, which is why I made the decision to teach her a lesson on the day of her engagement.
My mom paid for that, not him.
Okay.
My mom paid for it. Right now I'm living with my mom and my stepfather, which I don't know why she's with him, because all he does is he's on her for her money. That's all that he wants. And he's not even a father to me. So I've basically not really had a father figure. And so my mom has a lot of money. And so she's the one paying for this. I don't know why you're saying that you're the one paying for it when you did not. My mom explicitly told me that she paid for it.
Ms. Marquez, let me ask you this question. When did you find out that the Lamborghini was not going to be available? Was it the day of?
No, it was, I think, 2 days before.
2 days prior? Once you
afternoon.
found out that that was not going to come into fruition, why didn't you just go to your mom and ask, hey, he can't do it.
Well,
Is there some way that you can...
Lamborghini is pretty expensive, especially even if to rent for a day. I don't want to put more on her for that. But if he's going to say it, if he's going to offer that, then I think that he needs to live up to that.
I understand that, but there comes a time where we say that we're going to do something and circumstances happen where we can't deliver.
Yeah, but think about how it affects me, how it affects my plan for what I have.
But Ms. Marquez, that's just life.
Yeah, but I just don't think it's not
And I've
fair.
done that with my own children where I've said, I'm going to do this, and then something happens and you can't make it happen.
But I don't understand. It's not fair though. I've been planning this event for the last 3-4 years.
Ms. Marquez.
So then he just shouldn't even show up in the first place. Like, why did he come back into my life now? I was good.
Because Mr. Mitchell did not get you a Lamborghini so you can...
Okay, at this point, I am fully convinced that this is beyond the Lamborghini. This is way beyond the Lamborghini.
It's not just the Lamborghini, Your Honor. It's like, it's deeper than that. The fact that he comes back and he tries to provide and try to do something, but it doesn't fulfill or it doesn't
He's
turn
trying
out
to
how
make
he
up for
wanted
lost
it.
time.
I'm sorry?
He's trying to make up for lost time.
He is, but why didn't he do that earlier? It took you 17, 18 years to come back. Like, why did it take you so long?
You know, Monica, it's time to grow up. And all I hear about is how you're not entitled enough. You're entitled too much. You really are. Which is why I needed to pull back. And you can take an Uber to your engagement.
So you pulled back
if you're
for
gonna act this
17
way.
years? 17 years you pulled back.
There were things in the middle that your mother hasn't made you aware of, but we're not going to air that today.
Look,
Don't tell me.
Look,
what did she do?
This is not a court where we're going to get some type of resolution as far as the family issue. Okay, that's something where you guys are probably going to have to go to a family therapist to get that to iron out. Now, what I'm hearing from you, this isn't, and you said it yourself, this isn't about the car. To be honest, you said that you told your friends about it, but I think you could really care less about the car. I think you could care less. What you're looking for is an excuse to take a jab at him for not being in your life for the past 17 years. Wherever he messes up at, you want to take a jab at him. He could have got you the car and it could have been in the wrong color, and I believe you would have took a jab at him for that. Okay? And I'm not saying that you're not wrong. Okay, that you want to...
He was gone for 17 years, Your Honor. Why does he want to decide to come back now? For what? For what? I was good. I was good here on my own.
I can't answer that,
I was good here. He didn't have to come back.
Ma'am.
Listen, like I said, I don't want to air out the dirty laundry between your mother and I. What I'm here for is to try to teach you a lesson, which is why I'm countersuing you for $200. But now that you're 18 years old, maybe you should know. And Judge, maybe you'd like to know also. Your mother didn't want me around in your life. But
Boom. The mom lied for 18 years. The whole courtroom just went cold. This is the emotional forensic reveal. The lawsuit was built on the premise that the dad was a deadbeat who owed her a Lambo to make up for lost time. Now we know that the mom blocked him. The daughter's entire motive for the suit has failed. Watch her face at the end. She realizes she didn't just lose a Lambo. She might have lost the good parent.
I wanted to be here for you, but your mother gave me strict mandates not to let you know that. But here you are, an adult, and you're old enough to learn the truth.
Why would she do that? Why would she not want me to know?
That's a conversation to have with your mother. What I'm telling you is I'm your biological father, and I'm going to be here for you.
The question is,
that doesn't make any sense, though.
But ma'am, are you willing to accept the information he's giving you as, hey,
well, I need to talk to my mother first. Like, this, how can this be? This can't be real. Like, she can't just lie to me for 17 years.
Honey, it's real.
People lie all the time for different reasons.
But I thought
I'm going to suggest that you guys, you, Mr. Mitchell, and your mom all get together with a family counselor and discuss this and get to the bottom of this. This isn't about a Lamborghini. This isn't about a ride share. This is about something deeper than that, something deeper that this court cannot resolve.
At this point, Judge Porter is literally pivoting from a legal arbiter to a family therapist because he knows that a money verdict will not fix this case.
And the question is, are you willing to go that step to find out the truth as to why this man was not in your life for the past 17 years?
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to know what's real. I don't know what's real.
Sweetheart, take the step with me. We can be a family again.
He's offering.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay. This case is dismissed on both of your
Thank you, Judge.
requests. Good luck.
Sweetheart. Sweetheart.
The case was never really about a Lamborghini. It was about 17 years of absence, unanswered questions, and a daughter looking for something money could never replace. No one won the cash, but maybe both sides got something more valuable, a chance to start over. What do you think? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next case.